I got in last night at like after 12 and then hung out for a little bit to trailhead with Mike and Donna and got everything set up in the dark. It was pretty cold actually for the first night, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'm just packing up this morning so we can get hiking for today. I got like, I don't know what they're going to cover today. 27.5 total miles, so we'll see. Alright, I'm going to finish packing up and I'll get back with you when I see something good. Well, all packed up, ready to go. It's definitely cold up here, but if you look, I think we're like 70. How high are we up right now, Steven? 7,200 feet? 7,800, so almost 8,000 feet. So it was pretty cold last night. I think it got down to freezing, but I'm gonna take extra care tonight with my filter. So I don't know if we're gonna be a little higher. We might be down a little bit, actually, down to 6 something. So this is a trailhead. Got a bunch of new people on this trip. Just met Edge. He's another ultralight minimalist. And we got Donna and Mike on this trip, which I'm super stoked about. Haven't seen them in a long time. I think they're jerks. They just want to hang out with us. So we all just trailhead camped, big tents. They got their truck one. The tent on the back of the truck works out. Anyways, I'm all ready to go. We got like 45 minutes waiting for Will and Michelle. And then we got another crew that's up the hill, I think. So I might visit Privy and I don't know, see if I can get anything else out. I know that is. And get that out. I don't want to, you don't have to do it in the woods, right?
You're not a 147-mile hiker.
So talk to you a little bit later. A little bit more views for you guys. Sun's finally coming up and actually warming us up a little bit. But it got down to about 37 degrees, somebody said, in their car. And there's a little sign. Up there is where we came through that giant wall of snow in that valley. We came through there last year, I believe. Not last year, a year before when we were able to come up here. But it's been snowed in last year, so we didn't get up here. So at least we're up here this time. Well, we're on the trail. Gone down the first little hill, and now we're heading up the other one. It's always to see how much oxygen you're able to get up here. It's always a different feeling. But I think we're starts out at 7,000 feet, and you kind of just bounce up and around up to like 8 something. So you definitely could get winded going up hills out here. Anyways, just surrounded by the old forest burnout right now. Going up some switchbacks, a couple downfalls and logs and stuff. So pretty easy to get over most of it so far, but we'll see how it turns out. This is our basically beginning of day 1 out here. All right, talk to you later. A little bit of some views already. Well, I'm getting up a little ways now, up to some views. Looking over, I think it's Hell's Canyon over there, and just gorgeous. Got some snow fields that everybody's dealing with in the high country these days, or this year. A lot of people brought their yak tracks or micro spikes. I guess I'm just putting my life at risk. Probably shouldn't. Don't tell anybody. I mean, I could probably survive that. It's not a big deal. Anyways, here's one of the first little fun outlooks to get to. This is where we stopped last time for a short break, kind of let everybody catch up. We're only doing like 11 miles today, so it's good to get your lungs acclimated. see forever. Oh, look at those snow-capped peaks over there. It's just gorgeous. Came from over there. Now we're here. So the last time I did this, 2 years ago, we didn't do the whole loop, the 27, we just did like 17 and a half into Sheep Lake. And my lungs were not as conditioned as they are now, so, you know, I'm winded, obviously, because that's what you do when you hike. But not like I was before. I could just power up those hills. And then we're going down now for a while, over here, down this little way, and I think it goes around the backside and then down into the canyon. See the canyon over there? That canyon. Maybe you can see it, yeah. Anyways, so I'll wait up here for a couple guys. And we'll see where we go from there. Alright. Alright, so we had like a little trail meeting. Had that little spot, stopped forever. Cooled all the way off, which kind of sucks. But let everybody catch up. Had a little meeting since everybody got a little hike in and a couple miles. And then we decided some of us are going to go out to Dry Diggins, which overlooks the Snake River into Hell's Canyon. It's a pretty awesome view. And then some of us are just going to go straight to the He-Devil. And so different people are doing their different things and different routes. So we got it worked out. And so a few of us that really wanted to go out to Dry Diggins get to. And then the people who don't want to do it don't have to. So that's where we're heading now. We're just hiking down now. It's like a long descent. And then, yeah, I think there's a river down here, so I might chug some water at the bottom and just get nice and cameled up. And then yeah, because there's the rest of the water. Well, there should be plenty of runoff because there's lots of snow, but the pond water isn't very good. It doesn't taste good no matter what you do. So, anyways, we'll see. Got a few snowfields to cross. All hairy-carily. Anyways, talk to you later. Here we are, going down into the canyon. Here's our view. Just glorious whole time. Little burnouts, giant burn trees are super cool. Alright, figured I'd let you guys see that on the trail. Still got a little ways down to the river, camel up, so get back to you then. We're by the creek, hiking up the other side. Yeah, these views. It's uphill now, up and over, and then it goes down to the dry diggins cutoff, where we're gonna meet everybody. And I am seriously winded. I got Edge on this trip with us. Dude's name's Edge. He's badass. He's an ultralighter like me, and he can hike. So he's pushing me because I like to feel like I'm fast. But can't beat everybody. So I'm gonna jump off here so I can breathe. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right, we made it up the hill. You got the Dry Diggins cut off, and then Windy Saddle, Hibbs Cow Camp, Little Granite Creek, that way. So, waiting for Edge. He's right there. He's pushing me today, making me hike fast. And then Michael's behind us. Look at this guy, right there. All right, well, we're gonna head out here in a bit once we wait for everybody else, and I'll get back to you when you see some more. All right, so we made it.
Zoomed out at 5 and then a full zoomed out.
Oh, nice.
So now you get a picture up close and you can kind of
maybe cool.
Make like a...
Oh, like a step?
No, I was thinking like a collage with all 4 photos.
That'd be cool.
Showing the distance that you did, kind of.
I'm tickling your butt, Midnight. Yeah, so we all met up at the
I cut off, we stopped for a little water, found a nice little stream. Somehow I convinced all the pansies to actually go out here because they didn't want to. I think it was because they all hiked. It was a pretty steep hike up out of the valley down there, and everybody's feeling it. And then they're like, I don't know, I don't want to hike that extra miles. And now they're all here. Even Adam, he was the main proponent against it. He was really trying to convince his party, but he lost, and now I'm president of the trail. Or something. Yeah, anyways. Alright, well, we're going to be hiking along here. Got this pretty stream we're hiking along. It's super pretty. And Midnight's enjoying a bath. Because, you know, she does that. She leaves the trace. She leaves the dog trace. And apparently the stream is the trail, so we've got to jump across right here. Anyways, I'm going to jump off here so I don't drop you in the water. And figure out where we're going. Yeah. Alright, bye. Alright. Maybe a third of the way to Dry Diggins. Another one of the lakes over there. Here's the trail. Everybody's catching up. Doing pretty good. So everybody feels once we get a little closer. I know last time we did this, it was a pretty decent little jaunt. It was about 100 degrees in July, super dry. And I think nobody had enough water. We didn't have enough salt or electrolytes, whatever you want to call them. But didn't have enough. There was a lot of people out here though. There's some decent little spots. That'd be pretty sweet. Close to the lake. I think people come up here to fish. They think they stock it. Not sure. I remember last year, or the year before last when we came, the ground was so hard. Just packed from the sun and people walking on it. And now, it's not as dried out. So it's not as packed, not as dry. So shoes aren't filling with dust. Everything seems pretty decent. See some fish jumping up for the bugs. I'll walk out here and check it out off the rock. And yes, I'm breathing, because that's what you do. There we go. It's a pretty beautiful lake. Real still. It doesn't taste very good. We're so out of water, we had to filter this water. That year we came out. And this year, nope. We got enough water. So, there we go. Alright. Show you more as I get there. Last time we did this,
you were getting the heebie-jeebies?
I geeked out on this tree. It just looks so crazy.
Ass-kicking climbing. That's cool.
Look at that thing. Isn't that just crazy looking? I was tripping on it. I think I was dehydrated. Yep, see, we just dropped down. It's just flat. You know, no real climbs on the way to the tower. There's the Dry Diggins crew. All right. Well, I better get hiking.
There's looking at it, you can see it right there.
Yep. Almost there. It's worth it. Oh, here's a little bit overlook. Snake River, Hell's Canyon down there. Sheer drop off. Just gorgeous. Yep, almost up to the top of Dry Diggins. And then we'll see a little bit more. It's pretty awesome. You guys, this is amazing. Can you see over there? Can you see that? Can you see it? Holy cow. Behind me. Look. Everywhere you look. Just like the most gorgeous views. I mean, this is stuff. You're gonna watch this video and it won't matter. seeing this in person, it's a whole nother level. You know, you can see stuff in a magazine, photos, all doctored up with every filter you can imagine, and it's just not going to be the same as being here. It can't be the same as your own eyes. When your own eyes take it in, it does something to you, something pretty amazing. I mean, even there's a big forest fire and all the dead snags. It's just a beautiful thing. I mean, really, forest fires are pretty natural. If they're let, you know, burn and burn, it's just gonna happen. Renewing the forest sucks for us though, and the animals, of course. But this place, it was a while ago, so I'm sure the animals have been moving back in. We were talking about that. You know, the rodents got to move in for the snakes to move in. You know, everything has to. It's food chain. When the food chain moves, the food chain moves. That's almost up there to the cabin. Can you see it? Where is it? Huh, it's up there. I can't see it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, almost there. So stop huffing and puffing in your face, and I'll get some hiking in. Oh yeah, we're almost there. All right, top of the climb. Out of breath and winded. There's a dry diggins cabin. A fire lookout. These stairs are brutal right now. Here's your view. Careful walking around. There we are. There's the view from this tower. See if this one's open. Nope. Oh, it's tied shut. Dry diggins lookout. Nez Piers. Roof falling in. There we have it. There's a tower. Here's some views. And then we got the old survey marker. We got a video of that. Ta-da! Alright, just moseying around. All the guys are up here chilling. Found another survey marker. 1945. That's it. We came down from dry diggins. Took a right to do this trail. It goes back to the main trail, Windy Saddle. I can't remember what this one's called. But it's an offshoot, like just above the lakes. Goes to the right, goes straight up a mountain, and kicked all our butts because we were already kicked just from the day. And so we're all feeling it pretty good. Now we're heading down at altitude on the more lower valley, which we'll probably walk along for a little while, and then we're probably gonna have to go up over another pretty decent climb to get to the campsite tonight, I think. So I guess we'll see what happens. But these are amazing. And look at those mountains. Just look everywhere around me. It's pretty awesome. So anyways, get back with you in a little bit when I see some more stuff. right, we're almost to He Devil Lake, and I am beat, like beat, and ready to eat. Haven't eaten all day, like legit fasted all day. Whatever this is, 15 miles. Just water and salt. Should be a lake coming up soon. Excited to get there, rest, and then get up tomorrow and do it again. That's my favorite part. This one gotta be a little extra long compared to our usuals. So we gotta do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll show you. Ooh, here it comes. There it is. Don't know where the dang trail is. He Devil Lake right there. Alright, I'll show you some more. So, we hiked into She something or other lake, and then they were like, oh, we're gonna go over to He Devil. So we hiked up a mountain to go get to He Devil. And it's just covered in bugs for one, and there's literally nowhere to camp. And so we hiked all the way up there, look all over the place, nothing. So we came back down to the first lake we got to. And yeah, everybody found a place to throw up a tent, and everybody was so beat. Just getting super worn out. I'm gonna try out my meal bars. These are like made by Meal Bars, some company. Anyways, I might put a little link or something. They're pretty decent. They're 400 calories, little bricks. And they're pretty bland, so they're not super sweet. I was adding peanut butter to them, but went all day without eating, so just trying to get the calories in now. And then I gotta go find some water, hopefully some fresh water. Anyways, I'll get back to you here in a little while. Wrap up day one here in a little bit. Here we are, Tent City. Since I'm videotaping, I guess hammock, tent, Lunar Solo, Ozark 43 ounce, duplex with the freestanding kit, the 3FUL pedestrian one, or yeah, if you look it up, you'll see it. It's kind of like a copy of the Wisp, the Ozark. That one's done lots of miles, never failed anybody. I like my Lunar Solo. Got my little setup here. Got my extra wide X-Lite, my I can't remember. Got my pillow, my backpack, my 30-degree quilt in there. Yep, my pitch is pretty decent. The spot's not really good. It's a little bit tip forward, so I'll see if I start rolling out of there later. But yeah, so sun's out for a little bit. I like laid down in my tent and I just passed out. It just felt so comfortable just to lay down after all day. Like about 17.9 miles, lots of elevation. We started at 72, and you drop down to like 50, and you go back up to 7. It's just up and down, up and down. Up to 8,000 today we did out of dry diggins when we went there. And yeah, so. And then I'm laying in my tent, and have always got really bad leg cramps, and my legs just start locking up, and it's always in the groin, and it's literally the worst ever. Hunches you over, just like you feel your legs just cow. It's not fun, it hurts. So I'm like eating salt, and then Donna had some electrolyte stuff. I need to find some good. I looked it up, but I just never bought any. There's like electrolyte drops you can get, which I just always use salt in a pinch, but obviously down in a bunch of sodium like that. It's Celtic sea salt, what I have. And then I had some like Johnny's in there for flavor, but it's mostly sodium, so not that that's a bad thing most of the time. But
this is good because it.
anyways, that went away, and then we had to hike up and get water because we didn't want it from the lake. So yeah, so everybody's just chilling out. We got a campfire going. Everybody's chilling. Yeah.
And we
So
needed to
talk
test
to you. Say
deer.
goodnight later. Well, it's morning. The second day. Continue on for this trip. Slept really good last night. It was nice and warm. And somebody started a little campfire, so I was able to get rid of my trash. My food trash. Anyways, that's a beautiful view of the fire and the lake. What? There's my sister. She did
I
good
was talking
too.
to Edge, and he's like, "So you know which bed mat you're going to take on the PCT with you?"
Yeah.
I said, "Unless Brian wants to take it, because it's littler." And then I'm walking around, like, if you take the little one, are you videoing?
Yeah.
If you take the little one, I'll just steal your big one and take it with you. I don't care.
Well, the big one's still pretty light, so
Yeah. And I'll be real cozy on
we were all
that.
nice and warm.
I'd be super cozy on the extra large thermarest.
Good morning. This is my face. It usually looks better
Not as bad as
halfway
I
through the
thought.
day. Oh, look at her. Isn't she cute? That's my sister, my older sister.
Oh,
Actually,
he
she's
has
the
to. He has to designate that.
older sister. They're all older than me. Even my younger sister's older than me. Hey, do you have any your food garbage? You should bring it over and throw it in there.
I guess so.
You don't have to carry it.
I hate that. I'll go get it. I did.
Anyways, so today I think we just have like 12 miles or 11 something like we did today. But we hiked all the way up to the top up there. I don't know if you can see, but we hiked over. There's like a mountain right there. We hiked up over there to a lake up there, but there's no places to camp or anything. So we hiked back down here, and this lake was really nice. I still don't remember what the name of it is, but there's like really no bugs. It was warm. The sun hasn't dipped in here, and it's getting later in the morning. But it wasn't really cold. And there was a huge storm last night, thunderstorm. I was trying to roll in, but it never made it. So it was all pretty decent. Slept good. Slept comfortable and hot actually a little bit, but it's kind of like always hard to, between that, like you're a little warm and you're sleeping in your quilt, but you don't necessarily want to hang a leg out. But you can always open it up and let a little draft in. It helps. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later as we get going. Everybody's packing up, getting up, going to the bathroom, doing their thing, and I'm just gonna chill because I'm already ready. I should have just slept for another hour. Anyways, talk to you later.
I don't know what you guys would be like on drugs.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're like gonna get scared here in a second when he gets closer. One thing I like hiking sticks for. Well, there's some wildlife for you.
Yeah, I've never seen a wolf in the wild.
Yep, me neither. Never.
That was pretty fucking close.
I know. All right, you guys, check out this view. What you didn't see is a wolf and a bear. Actually, I videotaped the wolf, so you'll see that. But a bear just charged down off the trail. So we might see him a little later if we give him a minute. But this is our view up here. We think those are the eagle caps over there. Man, it's gonna be a beautiful day. So we just did this little water crossing. I'll throw the picture in there, but it was all beautiful. And I went to cross it, stepped on this log and fell in backwards. So I got nice and refreshing half bath today. And most of this water has been like out of these pretty warm lakes, but that water was not. It was like glacial or whatever. It was cold from snowpack. Anyways, yep, that was fun. And we haven't seen any more wildlife, probably because we were talking a lot. But we will, hopefully, survive our next grizzly bear encounter. I think I'm going to hang some stakes off my backpack, draw in the bears. Anyways, when I see something, I'll show it to you. Fire up, getting close to, I think, going over the little 8,000 foot and then back down. I'm not sure where we're camping tonight. Never gonna ask, but I guess halfway between here and home. Should go a little more than halfway probably. Anyways, you can see those eagle caps. Those are like in the middle of Oregon. And so that's just how far away they are from us. So we're Sevendevils Wilderness out of Riggins, which is, I guess, lower right hand side of Washington or Idaho. I guess not Idaho. It'd be the upper left hand, right before you go into the panhandle, probably somewhere. In my map visualization, so I'm well winded and tired. Anyways, there it is. Enjoy. So we hit this ice field, snow field. Decided not to try to hike across it. It's super steep. Probably doesn't show up in the video, but hiking down and around it wasn't fun either. Now we gotta hike back up. Adam disappeared over there somewhere. I think he's hiking down to Hell's Canyon to get some water. He's crazy. See if you see anybody else. Anyways, yeah, so that was our adventure so far. Getting close to the top up here. Phew. A few snow fields to cross. Nothing too bad yet. Nice, down in the valley. Hell's Canyon's over there, pretty sure. Eagle caps, of course. Seen enough of those. Yeah. I think Diaz, Mike, and Grant were pretty close together. Alright. We had to climb straight up this. I don't know if you can see that visually. It's just up along the snow.
It's just a ball buster.
Yep, it was a ball buster. But it was either that or really dangerously go across the snowfield. That was a really long one and even steeper than that one we just went across. So anyways, we decided to go up here. And now we're just kind of looking to see where the trail might go, so we don't have to drop down for no reason. So anyways, yeah. That's Adam. We got the rest of the crew back behind us. We'll see how they catch up. Alright, well, talk to you guys later when I see something. Kicked our butt, climbing straight up, and then we just been ridge walking along this meadow about 8,000 feet up here. And we see this. Oh my gosh, man. This just looks like a park. If you've never hiked, you don't understand, but when you get up here, I mean, it literally looks like somebody landscaped this stuff. Just so gorgeous. Yep, I figured I'd find it. Alright, so I just gotta get down here, back to the trail. It's a serious thumb right there. You see something? Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, heck yeah. Alright. Alright, we hiked across the meadow. Check this out, just a straight drop. About 1,000 feet or so. Saw a little winter fox running across. That's what Midnight's checking out over there probably. I don't see it. Oh, the tree.
Midnight! Adam! Midnight!
I guess he's not worried.
Okay.
Alright, here's our view. About 2 miles away from our camp tonight. Just stopped and filled up on water. Adam was with us. Yeah, just look at this. That's all the devastation from the forest fire about 5 years ago or so. It's amazing. And everything's coming back eventually. The trees are coming. Wow. We worked hard, long, and hard and long to get here, to get to Dog Lake. That is a dog. Especially if you hike all the way up to the peaks on the other side of this, it's even harder, because that's what we did. We were like, we're not satisfied with just hiking the Dog Lake. They said that was an ass kicker. Let's go ahead and hike to the other non-existent lake and then back. There she is, up here in the mountains. That's where we came from. All right, we made it. It's pretty fun. We did a lot of climbing to get here. We climbed all the way up. That one in front of us. Climbed all the way up this on the other side, all the way up until where you couldn't go anymore. And then we had to head back. Had to hike all the way down here, back towards this one. Hiked all the way up there on the other side of that mountain behind me. And then to this. It's awesome. Adam's close by. Edge is with me. It's all good. All right, we'll show some more when everybody catches up. Dog Lake. It's actually pretty big up here. Edge over on the other side, looking for camp spots. Adam's on this side, just hiking around. See what happens.
Good morning. And I got burnt yesterday. This is end of the hike, day 3. My face looks terrible this morning. I was so burnt. And then my tent was head down, so my feet were up, but my head was down. And then it was at an angle, so I was like falling off all night. But anyways, we're trying to catch first rays of the sunrise right now. It's pink over there, so we're going to see if we can get a good shot. There's this girl that hiked up here and stayed up at the top with all of us, a few of us. Not everybody stayed up here, because some of our group stayed down below. Yeah, so we're going to see how everything goes. Hi, Midnight. Yeah, there's Midnight. Look. There's Midnight. Hi, Midnight. Want some pets of Midnight? Want pets of Midnight? Yeah, she doesn't like me when I have my head on for some reason. Anyways, yeah. So we're going to get some reflection shots. Oh, sorry. Camera's shaking because I'm vibrating. Anyways, get some reflection shots. And then we're going to hike down, meet up with everybody else, and hike out today. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And today's the last day. I think we've got 8 miles, and then burger time, food time. Yes, I want a burger, because then I'm gonna go back to eating while I was eating before. Anyways, this will be fun. I'll show you some more later.
We got up, got some pictures of sunset, and got some morning business done. Yeah, I borrowed some sunscreen. Definitely have to get at least a small bottle of that for trips like this. I'm not going to have my boonie hat to cover my face. And then I'm heading back down now. Everybody else is still up there kind of chilling. Whoa! It's kind of treacherous. Lots of snow to walk on and rocks to navigate. I'm gonna fall down. Anyways, my legs need to warm up too, so got a little Tylenol, stave off the muscle pains. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and navigate this rock, so I gotta get off this stupid phone. Alright, talk to you later. It's a beautiful little stream coming out of that. Dog Creek is what that is, coming out of Dog Lake. The sun is right in my face. Walking down the trail, headed down. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, I made it down to camp, met up with everybody else, hung out for a little bit. Threw back some instant coffee. And then Edge and I headed out. It's like 8 miles around that to Windy Saddle to the trailhead. So we're gonna knock that out, and then we're gonna take a nap, I think. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Always set my tent back up. Or I guess I could set it out to dry. Anyways, let's get re-warmed up now that I stopped for a while. That first mile down the hill was pretty good leg warmer. I'll check back when I see some views. Hiking along. New view up over the little hillside. Just on our way down. I think we got a little bit of a hike up to Windy Saddle once we get down the bottom of this, but 8 miles today. It's a nice hike. Our views, we came from over there on that side. Don't mind that stream you hear in the background. It's a little more forceful than mine. Mine just falls out. After a long day hike, my pee just falls away. That's where we came from. That's where we're heading. What's that guy doing? He's shaking? Oh. Look at this view. Look at this, that freaking hillside there. It's so amazing. Here's where Rapid River meets. The loop trail here for Sevendevils goes down there. We probably got like 4 miles in, according to Edge, and 2 miles according to my phone. So I guess we'll keep hiking. I don't see a bridge. I think they lied. One mile to Windy Haven. There's another little trail down to Rapid River. Gate to go through. Hell's Candy and litterness. Well, we reached the end. Got to the trailhead. Passed all our stuff out. Dried out in the sunshine. And now I think in a little bit we're going to drive the vehicles down to the closer. There's another trailhead by a cabin. And so we're going to like meet everybody a little bit closer. So I don't have to do this hike all the way up here. Yeah, so anyways, I'll talk to you later. Get everything packed up again. Dried out, packed up, put away, and then we're going for food. And that'll be basically the end. Yeah. So the day was pretty short, just like 8 miles and 2 hours, 8.5 miles, 9 miles in 2 hours basically. Unless you're my phone, I think we did 1. Anyways, yeah. So put this all together and we can enjoy the scenery.
Peter's only 40?
He just calls it only 40.
He's younger than me. I'm leaving. I'm out. He looks older than me.
A good friend of mine.
Oh, he's Scottish.
Are you the youngest at this table?
Slonja. No, I